plan continuation, and this is our video. And first and foremost, as I told you, you have to understand the market direction, the market structure, to understand either the market is moving down or the market is moving up, both internal and external structure. All right. And if you remember very well, we had our break of structure to the downside, then you had a break of structure, change of character to the downside, then a break of structure to the continuation, then a change of character, then a break of structure, then a change of character to the downside, then a change of character to the upside. If you remember, we had our last break of structure to the downside, which was here. And on the same time, we had our break of structure, change of character to the upside, then a break of structure to the upside, then we had our change of character to the downside. We're still marking out our external market structure. Then we had our change of character to the upside. But before that change of character to the upside, we had our supply zone, which was here. And this supply zone, it was a bearish order block. Before this supply zone, then it was disrespected, automatically turned into our buy breaker block. And clearly you can see the price disrespected that zone. Then it came back, it mitigated it, now it's moving up. Then what we're going to do, we're going to go to 30 minutes. We wait for that break, then a retest, then we got our confirmation. This was the confirmation. But for me, I'm not going to enter this trade. Why? Because I need to wait for London session open. We have to wait for London session open. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be patient and I'm going to wait. Although still the market can easily go up and take out this last swing, this swing low, this swing high, sorry. But I won't. I'm going to be patient. I'm not going to follow. I'm not going to break my rules, right? This is the targeted high, which is the swing high, and this swing low. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be patient, and I want to see this liquidity being swept, this liquidity down being swept before that move. And my plan is very, very simple. I'm going to wait for the price to come back here, sweep out this, then I'll go down to 1 minute, then I wait for the change of character, then I'll target the next swing high. Although, as I told you, still the market can easily go like this, and I won't chase the price. That's my plan and view on EU. Then gold. On gold, the price just went down and down and down. But before the price went down, you can clearly see that we had our break of structure to the downside. Then we had our break of structure continuation to the downside. Still you can see it here. And still you had our break of structure to the downside. And also had our break of structure to the downside, internal market structure. My plan is very, very simple. I just need to have that patience, then to wait for the price to come back, tap into that supply, sell, bullish, bearish order block. Then I'll look for sales on that point, then I'll continue selling this price. That's my point of view on gold. Very, very simple price action. Or if the price disrespect this order block, then I just wait for the break, then continuation to the upside. Though the price can easily drop and create another supply zone order block here, then I'll continue selling it. and I'll be updating about this towards the new session. Just stay tuned. And you see here you have GJ, and if I see this GJ, I see that you have possible entry for buys. But why? You have to first understand, before you buy, you can easily see that the price was moving up, then automatically changed down to the downtrend, then it continued down, then you had our change of character, then you had a break of structure, then you had a break of structure, then you had a shift, although you had the internal market structure shift, then you had a continuation to the upside. Then what's our plan? You can easily remember that we had our break of structure to the upside. Let me go back so that you can understand each and everything. Had our, this was the change of character, sorry, the break of structure. Then we had our break of structure to the downside, change of character to the downside, external market structure. Then we had our break of structure to the downside. So the market shifted up again, and then we had our change of character. And you can easily see that this unmitigated demand zone was mitigated, then the price went up. Then we had our break of structure to the continuation upside. Then we had our change of character. Change of character. Then we had to go down to our internal market structure to the 15 minutes. Then we had our break of structure to the downside, but this time around it's internal market structure. Then before that, we had our bearish order block, which was here. Then after this bearish order block was disrespected, then we had our internal market structure shift. And then we had our breaker block, which was here. And if you see it cleanly and closely, you can understand that you had a break here. Had a break, then you retest, then you're just waiting for that confirmation, that candle confirmation. Waiting for that 30 minutes candle confirmation. If you get that confirmation, of course, you're going to get that entry just below, but below you can clearly see they have liquidity, that liquidity. And you see that liquidity being swept before I put in my buys. Although not every time that you have to spot liquidity, but you can see this liquidity, you have this fair value gaps, you have this liquidity. Although you're just focusing on liquidity just inside this breaker block, we're not focusing on this liquidity, although this is also liquidity. Although also this is all liquidity, but still you're not only focusing on this liquidity. That's why you have to understand liquidity. Not everywhere is liquidity, but which kind of liquidity are you focusing on before you put in your trades or before you're getting out of the trade? You have to understand it. Not every liquidity that you have to wait for it to be swept or to be taken out before you take in your trade. Then I will wait and be patient. Then GBP, JPY. First thing first is always market structure, as you understand. Where is price moving? Where is the price moving? Where is the big boys moving with the market, moving the market? You can clearly see, right? So if you see closely here, the price pushed to the downside, right? Although we have to mark out the previous market structure to understand where the market's moving and why the market happened. We had that break of structure to the downside, to the upside, then you had a change of character to the downside. Then the price came back, tapped into here, this sell breaker block, order block, sorry. Then we had a continuation to the downside, which was a break of structure. And after getting that change of break of structure, apologies, then we had this change of character to the upside, then the price continued down and led to this change of character to the downside. Then you had to move to 15 minutes for that, for our internal market structure. Then you got our break of structure to the downside, and then you have to wait for the price to come back to this bearish order block. So what's it now? You just have to wait for the price to come back here, then you look for sell confirmation. If you get that sell confirmation, then we're going to continue selling this price. If the price disrespect this order block, then you can wait for the break, then a retest, then you look for buy confirmation here, then you continue buying. Okay guys, let me make it a little bit. Okay guys, that's it. Peace out. See you in the next one, and I'm going to be sending that setup and plan towards new York session, and I'll be sending more trade recaps and weekly outlook so that we can get a better understanding of the market and we try to make money, and we make money